Hello. So this is about the holographic universe. This is a concept that's coming from something I heard in the past from Doc. One of the things about myself when I talk is that I tend to, if I feel like I have a message worth hearing, it comes as a block of information, and then it just like pukes out, like it just goes out. I'm not really conscious of, they say like with channeling, it's just stuff that seems to be relevant. And so this was relevant to me tonight because the holographic universe was something that entered my consciousness and awareness as an understanding instead of being a concept, as something that I had heard about. So I give, all the credit to Doc, knowing that he was the one who wrote about this. I'm very thankful and grateful for it. And simply, when you are in this place that we call planet Earth, we think of it as a planet. Could be a realm or a domain or a dimension, but we on Earth call it planet Earth. It's part of the hologram, the holographic universe. So what someone sees in one particular corner of the hologram is they're going to be their understanding. It's going to be what they're taking in as far as information. And what someone else sees on a different side of the hologram may be completely different. So that's why sometimes you'll be talking to someone and you will not understand, and they will seem very bizarre or incomprehensible. And it's because they're looking at the hologram from a different place that you're looking at the hologram from. Okay, so that gives an explanation and clarity and understanding to any kind of problem that could arise from not having that information. Then one of the ways that this applies is that it brings a lot of clarity. It's like, imagine those faces with eyes in certain museums that the eyes seem to follow you as you walk around the room. That's what the hologram is like. So that's how I understand it. And that's, I think, a way that you can understand it. It's like imagine you're in a museum, that's the universe, and it seems like motion is happening, things are occurring, people are saying things, you're experiencing things, and it seems like for one of the illusions is that you're causing it, or that you have some causal factor in it. And then the other illusion is that it's like happening to you, like that it's an outside factor that is, some kind of like, okay, forget that. I'm not sure where I'm going with that. But the main thing is that if you imagine the eyes following you, that's an illusion. It's an optical illusion, but that's the nature of the universe. It's like you're looking at it from a different perspective. You can't escape the universe because you're a part of the universe. You're in the universe. You are the universe. So you're just being followed in essence, if you can understand what I'm saying with this metaphor, by your level of consciousness, which is manifested, reflected, and seen throughout and in the world, which is like your level of consciousness, which is basically creating your reality. That's the best way that I can describe it. But reality seems mysterious to people with a lower level of consciousness, because there's so many questions. Because I can remember when I was there in that place with all those questions. So the questions are answered by the understanding that everything is happening on its own. But then when you move it forward to that visualization of the universe as a hologram with those eyes following you, it is almost like it starts to make sense why perception is not reality, because all you're looking at, see, is a hologram. So then you ask, what is a hologram? You ask, how does that apply? How can I? That's perception that asks those questions. The hologram just is already full and complete the way it is. It doesn't move. So when I say you're also, I'm saying you're traveling, I'm telling you now you're traveling through the hologram. But when I say you're traveling through the hologram, I don't mean that just your body is moving and traveling through a hologram. That's true. Yes, your body is traveling through the hologram, but you are a part of that hologram. So as you get to higher levels of consciousness that I've experienced, it seems like there is no distinctive feeling of location. In my opinion, the distinctive feeling of location and separate locations, being here and then being there, is more real at lower levels of consciousness. At a higher level of consciousness, wherever you are, you're at the center of the universe, so to speak, or you're at a position in the hologram using this knowledge that I'm telling you. That is, you're at a position in the hologram that is the whole hologram, where you're experiencing that part of it. But the hologram is already complete. So you can't do anything to change it, affect it, or control it. Because God is already complete. God has already created the universe. The universe is created. So this creational aspect of the linear aspect of these words is creation itself that you're witnessing as your observation of this body and this voice, this personage. The ego had to come in there and say personage, huh? Okay, I'm out of time on the video, or I keep talking. That's the idea of the holographic universe. Thanks for watching.